get on and do another live video while the weather's nice and kind of get to what I'm doing with natural dyeing. My name is Carrie Rosalind, just to give you an introduction to who I am. Last year I wrote and applied for a artist grant in this for an individual artist. My plan or my grant proposal was called Community Gardening, Discover Resources of Cattaraugus County. And my plan was to source everything local to create my fiber art. And so I would source my fibers locally and from wool, various wools, alpaca and angora, and what other fibers that might come along, and dye them with various natural materials found within county. So I've just started into my early summer dyeing, and I thought I'd just give you an update on where I am with that. These past few weeks, found that my water has a little too much iron. And so I've been experimenting with rainwater and distilled water in my dyes to give me brighter colors, because your water can also affect the amount of iron in your water can affect your dye results. So this week and a little bit of last week, I was playing with my water source to see if that was going to give me some brighter colors. I'm still working through that. So that was a factor that I was playing with. Also, and we're back. I had some, it's starting to get a little funny. I had some trouble with the alum, which is another mordant. It gives you the brightest colors. So I had to order some alum and I had to wait for that to come in. So I got this week, and so I'm using some more that I could get my colors to be a little bit better and bolder. Tips and tricks I've incorporated this week as well is got from a great natural dyer whose name is Ellen McCarthy. She has Moon Rock Farms, I believe, and I actually got some of my fiber from her. She suggested putting your wool, pre-measuring it, and putting it into cheesecloth, pre-measured containers, kind of measured out amounts. That way you could mordant a bunch of different wool and then put the various mordant wools into one dye bath. So it'll cut down a little bit. Top method, not necessarily when you're doing solar dyeing, but I thought I would play with that to see if it helped me out a little bit. I also decided to incorporate one pot dyeing, all in one pot, a little bit of these used for almond milk, to make almond milk. It's a silk bag to press. I put some of my fibers in there. This is another bat of Yellow Rocket that I'm trying. This one, of course, is with alum mordant. Okay, I'll try and go a little quicker because I don't know how much longer it's going to hold out. But two that I tried this week, or three that I have new. This one is apple leaves. This one's cherry leaves. And this one is from this little purple flower that I have that's growing in one of my gardens. It's from a ground cover. What I got from boiling those down. I didn't get a ton of the purple color, but that is what you get sometimes with natural dyeing. You don't always get the color you see in front of you. You get something else. So that is another lesson I learned this week. Not that I didn't know that, but that was kind of a really good example of that. Some of you are asking, how are you keeping track of all this? I put on here, you can see it. I have a book. I put samples. I put my recipe, kind of like a recipe book. I put samples of my outcome here.